Hello, welcome. My name is Yvonne Wildheart, and this is a special broadcast. I come to you with some very big announcements regarding the Invoking Inanna Journey in the Temple of Inanna. So, if you've been following the Temple of Inanna and myself, Yvonne Wildheart, you would have seen us talk about the Invoking Inanna Journey through the Underworld and our experiences of that. But what we've noticed over the last 3 or 4 journeys, so we're in our 10th and 11th journey coming up. So we've been doing this since April 2020, is that there's been a shift from working with more personal woundings and pains to more the collective personal pains. Even though we know what's within is without, is above and below, we're going to move this and we're going to work with collective energies and allow that to speak through us and talk to us, which is good because it allows us to get out of the way and not get our own, ourselves hooked into it, because we're working with the field of collective energy, the field of collective consciousness. So there's been 2 journeys that have been presented to us. So we don't get to choose. We never get to choose. They show up. So Monday night, as the wind starts to speak, on Monday night, starting next week, so under the Aquarius full moon, we're going to be journeying with Raven. Raven wants us to work with the collective witch wound. Now, you never know what is actually going to come up, but my guess is we're going to be working with, I'm sure the wounded sisterhood wound will come out. The wound of disempowerment of women will come out. The wounding of women holding back themselves, not showing up, will be worked with. Women who feel scared to step into their magic powers. So it feels like these are mastery classes. If you're starting off in your shadow work journey, this is not for you. This is for people who have done, who have looked into their own pains and hurts and have been spending some time on their shadow work journey. This is for you. Real masterclass working with the collective witch wound. So that is on Monday nights, running for 5 months. Tuesday nights, we're going to be working with Mother Bear. And if you read my social media posts recently on the mother wound, that's the type of vibe. So working with how the separation of mothers and children, birth trauma, disconnected from the great mother. So I could imagine this is what's going to show up, but we never know, with the Mother Bear. And so how this will look like, so same format as the Invoking Inanna Journey as normal. So, we do lots of calling in and listening. There's still going to be, the tools will still be taught around, creative, creative mapping. We'll still be doing ritual through it. So same work, same format, 7 weeks down, each week releasing something, 3 weeks in the Underworld. While in the Underworld, we will have a joint wilderness immersion day together with the other journeys. So that will be really cool to come through and come together, because they're so intertwined, because they're journeying at the same time, to see the reflection of what's being called up in the cauldron. And I can imagine, the witch wound and the mother wound is so interconnected. So that's going to be really interesting to see what comes out of that. During the wilderness, during the Underworld period, which is 3 weeks with no circle. I'm going to put all these dates, so don't worry if you're not taking this in. But during the 3 weeks, while we'll be in the Underworld, Wild Earth Magic, which some of us who are doing the journey are a part of, will be out for 11 days doing a wilderness solos or holding that space. So those energies will be filtered through and elevating us and opening ourselves up to the wild magic that will be Wild Earth Magic Wilderness Immersion. And then we come back at the first week of November, starting circle again, ascending. So we're going to be reclaiming the witch. We're going to be reclaiming the mother, and each week we'll be reclaiming different aspects of that collective energy until we hit the 17th of December, which will be the last circles for the journey. Who knows what that will look like? You could never tell. And if you even tried to think what that would look like, it's going to exceed your expectations far more than what you could imagine it from this point in time. So that is happening starting under this full moon, and it's a heavily discounted journeys, both of them. So if you are already a temple member, the Inanna temple member, it's $1,000 for you, and for a journey, each journey. And for non-members, it'll be $1,500, which is a discount of $500. So this feels like a really good opportunity if you're wanting to join this. I don't know what Invoking Inanna Journey through the Underworld will look like after this, but this feels like the leveling up or the masterclasses of what has already come since April 2020. So if you're hearing the call to work on the collective witch wound and the collective mother wound, or one of each, or you can come and do both journeys, I will be. It will be fucking epic. I can feel it. It's stirring. I can, Raven is here and Mother Bear is here. And because we're journeying Golden Dragon on the Wild Earth Magic Wilderness Immersion as well, Golden Dragon will be intertwined with this as well. So this is starting under the Aquarius full moon, which is next week. As always, the astrology is extremely supportive for this journey. I think we have some very powerful alignments that are coming to us, especially in September with Venus, Black Moon Lilith, and the South Node. It just feels like this massive portal to do this work. That's going to come up and through and shift us all. And, by the end of this journey, by the time we finish in December, Pluto will no longer be in Capricorn. That'll be it. It's done. It'll be done. So if you're wondering what to pack with you and what to leave behind in this new Earth frequency before we load on to Noah's Ark or whatever the fuck we're doing, this is it. This really feels like, what choices are you making now? What are you taking with you and what do you want to leave behind? But working, as I said, masterclasses with the collective energy, for the collective. Powerful friggin' work. So if you're hearing the call to join us, contact me at via my Instagram, or you can email me at yvonne.wiley, WYLIE, sounds weird saying that, at gmail.com. That all the details are on my Instagram as well, on my website too. That's a schmozzle mess. Anyway, it is what it is, being with what is. Thank you, Jane. Come and contact me ASAP so we can get you enrolled and join us on these Raven working with the collective witch wound, and Mother Bear working with the collective mother wound. And I will post these dates on the social medias so everybody can see that as well. All right, it's time to go. We're going. Much love.